everybody, especially you wrestling fans. We're back. 4 years in hiatus.
Gone for a long time.
A little older, a little wiser. But guys, we are back. Thank you for hanging tough. I noticed we had about 170 plus subscribers still hanging on. Appreciate that greatly.
Thank you, by the way. Thank you very much.
Love the comments, love the encouraging words, and thank you guys. And we're planning to do this here probably once a month right now. Didn't want to get burned out like we did last time. Maybe once a month during the pay-per-views, if something special doesn't happen in between, and give you guys some information here in regards to results and possible rumors. We'll find out, all right? Anyway, SummerSlam 2016. Oh, wait, let me introduce myself. I'm Cesar Scorpio. This is Invincible Vincent.
Hey!
And this, again, is Tag Team. Now, today we'll be talking about SummerSlam 2016, live from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York.
It's Brooklyn at
There it is. And it was 10 actual matches. Now, let's go over here some of the matches, because there's a lot of matches. We don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah, they threw in an extra hour.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it was
all killer, no filler.
It was a good pay-per-view, in a nutshell, but let's go over here some detail here. First match, Enzo, Big Cass versus Jericho and Kevin Owens. This match was ended with Jericho and Kevin Owens able to get the victory.
Yeah, this was a pretty good match. It's always entertaining when Enzo and Cass show up. Whole lot of talking, but it's always entertaining. Jericho and Kevin Owens obviously not going to be outdone, so they put in their 2 cents as well. But match went back and forth. Jericho and KO got the win. Again, always entertaining, and hope to see some more of these. This little rivalry going on.
Exactly. Fun match to watch. They call themselves here the best exports out of Canada since God knows who, Bret Hart, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, next match here, match number 2, Sasha Banks, the champ, versus Charlotte on the rematch here on the one-on-one. Charlotte ends up becoming the new champion.
Yeah.
Again.
She got the belt back.
But it wasn't without a cost here for Sasha Banks.
Yeah. Sasha Banks took a real ugly spill right during the match. It looked like Charlotte was setting up to do something spectacular, and then somebody just pulled the ripcord at some point, and unfortunately Sasha Banks took the worst part of that. Scary moment here for Sasha Banks. Now, there was a word here online after the match saying that Sasha Banks was going to be out indefinitely. Her name was pulled out of events on WWE's website. So what that means, we're not sure, but we'll keep you posted as the time comes here. Hopefully by the next pay-per-view we have some information on that. Next was The Miz, the champion, Intercontinental Champion, versus Apollo, not Creed, but Cruz. Yeah.
This was a good match here, but ends up retaining here by The Miz.
Yeah. The Miz retained the championship. Apollo Crews did come out and make a lot of good marks, showed exactly what he can do. Even though he's a big dude, still really, really mobile, still agile. That standing flip over the top is a very cool move. But unfortunately, Miz still did retain. So
one of the best new recruits here that WWE has to offer here, Apollo Crews. This will definitely not be his last opportunity here at Intercontinental Champion. I hope not, anyway.
Yeah.
But bigger and better things. I expect that fool to hold gold at some point in his career here in the WWE. Next one was AJ Styles versus John Cena. It was a much anticipated match. One-on-one.
Yeah.
And my boy AJ Styles gets the W.
Yeah.
Woo! What a match.
Yeah, see, this is one of those dream matches that people went on and on about before he left TNA.
What if?
Yeah, before he left TNA, before he went to Japan, what if you could get these two in the same ring at the same time at SummerSlam? And, questions were answered. AJ Styles definitely showed, obviously, all those who knew what he could do before, but seeing those two in the same match with the executing a dream match, well done. John Cena pulled out some moves that
much respect, John Cena.
Yeah, I gotta give him the props.
Much respect.
The Destroyer, he's like
somewhat of a destroyer.
Somewhat of a destroyer, but still, he's like the only person on that roster who can do that and get away with it.
And AJ Styles is the only guy that would say, okay.
Exactly. So, great match all the way around, and good on AJ Styles for getting the win.
Well done, both the athletes. The fifth match, the New Day, minus Big E Langston versus Carl and Luke Gallows, the Club.
Yeah, the Club. Yeah, this was a interesting match. I really like what Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are
Well, they're
doing.
just looking for the cure, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Ring politis.
Yeah, ring politis, man.
Yeah, and Jon Stewart almost became the next victim of ring politis.
Donor.
Yeah, the donor. Yeah, Big E Langston came in, provoked the DQ by interfering with the match, but Jon Stewart was already interfering in the match anyway, so, whatever. But
I don't know why Jon Stewart was there.
I don't know.
He was there the last SummerSlam, and he just felt necessary to be at this SummerSlam.
I guess
why?
So. I don't know. All I can say is he retired a year early from the Daily Show, but it is what it is. Still like to see Jon
disappeared, dude. You know when he first came on, I was like, "Who's that old man?" I wasn't even sure it's Jon Stewart until later.
Yeah.
When he was like,
"Oh yeah." Note to Jon Stewart: please start shaving again. Being retired is no excuse. Don't let yourself go.
All right.
Moving on.
That being said, oh, by the way, yeah, as E said here, they were just the New Day was disqualified due to the interruption here by Big E, but no titles were exchanged because DQ. So might see a rematch here on Raw. We'll see. We'll see about that. Number 6, Dean Ambrose, the champion, versus Dolph Ziggler, my boy. E, this was a disappointing match to me, not because Dolph Ziggler lost the match, but because I expected more out of this match than what we got. I don't know. It just seemed lackluster to me. What do you think?
With Dolph Ziggler, it's almost a guarantee that it's going to be a crazy match. Dean Ambrose, he always brings something interesting. You would have expected a little more, but again, it was still a pretty good match. Dean Ambrose did wind up retaining, dropping the dirty deeds on Dolph Ziggler. A lot of people are still waiting to see if Dolph Ziggler gets, what they consider his fair due. So we'll see what happens. But I'm editorializing here. I'm afraid he might have fallen into that one of those situations where he's a little too good at what he does, and he can't really move down, but it's hard to move up to. Who knows? But we'll see what happens.
The cure to every problem like that is face paint.
Yeah, exactly.
Telling you right now, Dolph Ziggler, face paint, you will move up in the world. It worked for Finn Balor. Anyway, we're moving ahead of ourselves. Let's carry on here. Match number 7 was the 6-woman tag team match. Now, the only important thing about this match that I need to tell you is that Nikki Bella has returned. Welcome back, Nikki Bella, from that neck injury.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. She recovered from the neck injury and looks like she's ready to roll. Everything that she did in the match tonight looked really, really good. It looked like she picked up right where she left off.
Now, what happened to this new women's division revolution? I look like it's going back to the Divas division.
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of, because they can't just shove everybody out on the street. I mean, Naomi it was great to see Naomi finally getting to do something at one of the pay-per-views. Yeah, since for a long time. We're talking about Natalia also showing up. So,
Natalia, Becky Lynch, Naomi.
Okay.
Who else?
Well, again, how Becky Lynch has not been there that long, though.
It don't matter, though. She can wrestle.
Well, that's true.
Alexa Bliss is trying her heart out to wrestle. All right, she's trying her heart out. But, dang. Carmella, forget it.
Moving on.
Yeah, let's go. Next match was the match we're talking about here. Match number 8, Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. The brand new shiny red belt. The only all red anything that showed up tonight. E, what do you think of the match?
It was a good match. The intro was, I think, longer than Shinsuke's intro, but still, great match. Finn Balor showed a lot of what he can do. We already knew Seth Rollins was solid, and of course, we've seen Finn Balor during NXT and the build-up shows up to this. Good match. Again, these two guys that you expect to just rip the lid off of everything, so could have been more, but still a great match.
It'll happen again, guys. I'm calling it right now. Probably even a rematch tomorrow night being Monday. All right? Look out for that. Next match. Oh, congratulations again, Finn Balor. Awesome match. Good to see you here coming up so fast. That was awesome. Next match here, number 9. Roman Reigns versus Rusev. And this match really never got off the ground,
Yeah, it never officially started. Rusev came out, and then Roman Reigns came out, and immediately Roman Reigns went on the attack. Rusev went on the attack, but they never actually rung the bell. So they brawled and brawled, and then eventually Roman Reigns appeared to get the best. Rusev looked like Rusev was holding his side like he injured a rib or something. Possibly when he got thrown over the barricade onto the flat surface. Yeah. So they were taking him back to the back, and Roman Reigns had already been shuffled off to the back. And then Roman Reigns comes back with the most devastating move in the history of...
Good God! He's only a man!
And...
Spear! Oh!
And the rest was history. Rusev's feet just blew off. His head exploded.
Where is JR when you need him? Anyway,
somebody stop the damn...
Is this a sign to see him turn heel?
All signs point to yes. That's what it seems like. We'll see what happens tomorrow.
You're already getting booed.
Yeah.
Why not just go all in, buddy?
Might as well.
All in. Go all in.
Into the middle
Do
of the
it.
table and just be everybody's enemy. Since
There you go. I hate you. I hate you. Shut up. Yeah.
Do it.
Anyway, match number 10, the one that finished it all here, the Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar, promised to be a good match. Crap, that thing went south quickly.
Yeah.
When Brock Lesnar elbowed my boy here, Randy Orton, and really caused some damage here. Elbow to the head. He started spurting blood everywhere, and they had to stop the match.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar dropped a blade strike across Randy Orton's forehead. Blood started coming down, and
ugly.
And Randy Orton covered up. It looked like they were contemplating stopping the match. Or the doctors came out, tried to stop the bleeding. Don't know if that was just to make it look really, really bad, but all the blood, of course, looks pretty terrible. Wasn't sure if they were gonna go on, but they chose to shut the match down. And after the match, it was announced that Brock Lesnar won by TKO, and Brock Lesnar still kept hitting Randy Orton, and eventually Shane McMahon had to come out and tried to get encourage Brock Lesnar to leave the ring.
Not too successful with that.
Didn't really happen. F5, Brock Lesnar F5, Shane McMahon, Paulie Dane.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop!
Pro tip,
Stop!
Brock Lesnar, don't F5 the guy who signs the checks.
Paul Heyman is the man. I love Paul Heyman. And the way he goes out there and just sacrificing himself. No, stop!
The one man that can get Brock Lesnar to stop. Paul Heyman.
The horse whisperer.
Exactly.
Paul Heyman. Anyway, guys, they were chanting here the name, one name in particular. After we saw the promo of this guy in the game, if you put the right password in or code, you can actually be this guy. Bill Goldberg!
Yeah. Everybody was chanting Bill Goldberg's name. Wondering if this is a sign that he may be coming back or something.
We'll see, guys. We'll see. This is again.
Yeah. Rubber match from that last one would be awesome.
It was a good match, guys. It was all good. A good pay-per-view altogether. 10 matches is unlike WWE to do that. It looks like they're taking a page out of TNA. But good to see. Not to mention even the beginning matches here, the pre-pay-per-view matches that happened only on the WWE Network. Good. All in all, good. Now stay tuned, guys. Be sure you guys are watching the WCW. That is some sick television or some sick viewing there. If you go online here, get the WWE Network here free, 1 month just to check that out, at least to catch the end of that. Because if you get it now, you're gonna see the end of it for free.
Yeah.
Just do it, man. Catch that stuff for free because it's awesome stuff. Cruiserweights are coming to WWE, and you want to know who's who. All right.
Absolutely.
Anyway, that's all we got here for our return show. Back to YouTube. Thanks again, guys. Like I said, for hanging tough. I am Cesar Scorpio. This is the Invincible Vincent. See you guys next pay-per-view. Thanks again for staying tuned. Till next time. Deuces.